Yeah.
Hmm.
So you are on YouTube now?
Yeah, it always takes me a couple seconds. So I'm not recording those. So just a second. Now I'm gonna record on this.
So how I share my
Oh yeah, you gotta share your screen.
screen right here, participants here, share screen. So if I take share screen, I go to take my share screen, it's easy. Okay.
Just
Host disable participant screen sharing.
wait, say that again.
You disable me.
Oh, I've gotta allow you.
Yeah,
Just a second.
Hey,
I've got to.
allow me.
Oh, all panelists. Yeah. Okay. Okay, try it now. Is it working now?
Is webinar. I want my select window application you want. PowerPoint? No, I want my Google.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
you can see?
Yes.
You can see it's a choo-choo.
2-2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're gonna
it's
talk
2-2.
the first you're gonna talk choo-choo. So that's the choo-choo.
2-2. All right, so we starting. We've got Silvio. Yay, Silvio!
So how I come back here?
Oh, I don't know.
Come back to talk to you. No, I don't know.
No. Webinar? Click I don't know. Alvaro, do you know? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Wait, you're muted.
You're muted.
Alvaro, you're muted.
Na parte superior do seu monitor tem botão escrito parar de dividir a tela.
Oh, stop share.
Yep.
Oh, stop share. Stop share.
Hey, there you go. Good times. All right, so I think we're gonna go. It's 5:01. Okay, so this is the Brazilian Futsal Club's lesson number 4. This is the history of the game systems of futsal, and it's with myself, but really it's with Marcelo Zuye and Alvaro de Almeida. I'm super excited about this topic because I know nothing about the history of futsal game systems. So I'm excited. All of our lessons have been like an hour and a half. So I'm expecting this one to be an hour and a half as well. And yeah, so that's it. This, I have to say, this is being recorded, one on YouTube, and then we are recording it live right now. And that's it. Go for it.
So, Alvaro, do you want to talk something? Or?
You start, my friend. Enjoy.
Okay, I'm going to start because I'm older than you. So
nice.
The
age before beauty.
So I share screen.
Yeah.
So one idea is futsal was play with 6 players, 5 and a goalie, and in a small court like a basketball court, and didn't work well because the space and the game was a little bit violent. So the game was prohibited in 1942 in Brazil. That the game was played more in South America. In Europe, they are worried about the war. If you look by the history, you know the guys. The World War II was running. In that time, in 42, German was leading the war. So the YCM in Brazil is ACM, organized different rules in 1956. So 10 years, the game was not allowed, so it's illegal to play. So what they brought, the idea is 5 players if you want being the goalie. And they make the area not allowed to score inside the penalty box. So that makes safer for the goalie, because the guy needed to respect to shoot the ball, and the ball was heavy and it could hurt the goalie because the ball comes from baseball. So the futsal, they brought when they changed the ball, the idea for a baseball ball, the baseball ball is it's a little bit tough. So they involve the ball, like one idea to make it softer, but the same, the ball is still very, very, very heavy and difficult for the goalie. So the tactical way they are playing is a 2-2, two defenders and two wingers. Is a system that we are playing nowadays more like the kids. So the kids in academy U8 to 9, they learn first to play in 2-2, that you change to introduce the 3-1 for them. But the little ones going 2-2 is easy to understand. I'm a striker, I play more defense. And when they start to move to get the ball. So here you have the first, we have the first video is about 2-2 practice. Is a share the video? No, sharing. Alvaro, can you see the video?
I am only watching I can see you right now. You stop sharing your screen.
Can you share? Can you see the video? No.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
It's not, just click on play and then.
Yeah, down here has, whoops, too much. Yeah, so the guys are moving. The defense is only to pretend to defense. So they make like the ball. Situation again and use the guy behind to find the far post. This is a youth development. So this is a game situation. Egypt versus Spain. So you can see. Now is Egypt versus Argentina. They play 2-2. They pass the ball. They try to find parallel. So you have some countries they still playing this way. What's a foul? So, stop sharing. We can see like the futsal, you can play this way, even if you are adult, but we have different ways to play this game in 2-2. Oh, you have the other game here. This is Italy versus USA. The World Cup, FIFA organized the first World Cup in 89, in January 89, after FIFUS organized the World Cup in 80. So when FIFA organized the World Cup, they brought to the host in Netherlands, and all the Euro teams, they couldn't start to play the futsal, the new sport. So USA brought the guys from indoor soccer and indoor. USA is the white team. So look at how the movement is 89. They use the goalie.
Marcelo,
so at that time, the goalie was allowed to.
Marcelo, you have to share.
Oh, the video. Sorry.
Yeah, we can't see it.
Sorry.
No, it's totally fine.
Where you are here. Sorry. Share video.
It is confusing. You have to jump back and forth all the time.
Yeah, all the time. Can you see?
Yep.
So this is Italy. Italy was playing 3-1. They are changed a little bit, 2-1 to. They go like 2-2. Look, you have a flag for the ref. The ball, a little bounce. You couldn't pass to the goalie. How many times do you want? Oh, look, you can pass to the goalie. So USA make the game like this. Oh, Italy come 3 guys in line. You can see over, and you one striker. Italy come a little bit different, 89. But USA. The problem is USA beat Italy 3-1 and beat Argentina, and USA go to the semifinal. They lost the game versus Netherlands. Look at goalie. Freedom. There's no limit time. So it's a different game. Looks like more indoor. Like the ball is not a the ball heavy ball. So FIFA organized the game, tried to make the game, and they're going to change. Look, the ref has a flag. One ref is without the flag, one ref with the flag. So the structure for the game is slow. This is the goal, 1-0. So look, and they have a freedom for the goal. And USA was strong because USA, they play indoor. They brought the guys from indoor to play this game. Here's the 2-2. They try diagonal, the guys bring the ball, go open again. Look, ball parallel. Go again. 2-2, simple. Simple, no, not big strategy, but they know how to play the game. They use the parallel. And this we are talking about 89, the first World Cup. So they are bring the game from the past to play in the end of the 80s. So they didn't update anything. They did well. Why? Nobody knows too much about the game in the world. So they knew about indoor. It works. It worked well for them. This is the game. We have Argentina. Can you see the video now?
Yep.
Yeah, you can see it, share.
Yep.
No. Now it's USA versus Argentina. So look. They have the ball. The guy used the parallel, 1 versus 1. Beat the guy. Almost score. So in this World Cup, it was the 16 teams. They qualified 2 per group. They make it second group in 4, and the best 2 go to the semifinal. And Brazil was in this group. Brazil lost to USA. Oh, look again. Almost score. So 1 by 1, the guy can go. So USA was a very good team, like for that age, for that style of the game. But the point is why they are not more in the top. They play 92, they're runner up, they disappear. So you don't have like the guys like 31. 10, 30, oh. This is 0-0 is the game. Look at the free kick. Look at the distance. The area has 6 meters. Go 1-0. Argentina. Buenas. So the goalie has totally freedom. He can grab the ball like soccer. You need to pressure the goalie, grab the ball. He can throw the ball. One. Corner. Again. So if you see here, if you come back here, you can see that the situation will be 2 versus 1. So the guy has the ball, he passed the guy, I'll become 2 versus 1. So there's nobody responsible for who passed the ball. 49. So the mistake in Argentina is big. The guy didn't understand what they are playing. That's why Argentina didn't. Oh. So you have some countries, they still bring like soccer players to play futsal and or indoor players. Nowadays, it doesn't work because the game is different. The game is totally different. In that time, even Brazilian team has a former soccer player in '89. So look at the goalie, how they free them. Alvaro, did you play for this rule? No.
I only play at school by this time. Come on, 89.
In Brazil, we are not using this rule. You are still using because Brazil only affiliated in 1990 to FIFA. So Brazil was using the old style. So so that's the oh yeah, still watch me.
But if I may, Marcelo, you were talking about Brazil. At least here inside Brazil, not here, but in Brazil and the leagues in Brazil, as far as I remember, the clubs, we had a different style of game. Like during the 70s, we had a static game, like 3 guys in the back, a striker ahead on the top, like a diamond, like 1-2-1 or 3-1, basically looks like a diamond. And then this is 70s. And then when it comes to 80s, talk about the evolution of the system. When you got on 80s, we have the formations. It doesn't matter the 2-2 or 3-1 or 1-2-1, but we start understanding that the coaches are starting to work on what we call pattern of movements. And then the game that was static back in the days, you start to have that characteristic, that dynamism that we have nowadays. It doesn't matter the system. It doesn't matter the system you want your team to play. Now the dynamism of the game, that's the characteristic of the sport.
The characteristic. But the point is, when do we talk about the 2-2? That's the first. I show. You just saw USA playing, no? But before USA in '89, Brazil was playing 1-2-1 or almost 3-1. That you're gonna see. So the problem is an old style that some countries they are late. They're playing. That I have the example. That's the problem. Now you're gonna come back for the first World Cup, FIFUSA. So it's 80 years, almost 7 years before '89, in '82. When they organized the first World Cup, and you're gonna see some movements, some games from the Futebol Salão, that futsal become futsal in 89. So you're gonna see the game, and you're gonna match what you talk about. Where you talk about the or share. Well, I have to share first. Where you are. Let's go here. Webinar. I have to share the webinar. Share screen. Share screen. Here. The first World Cup. So FIFUSA, that's the Futebol Salão Federation that was founded in 1971 with John Avelange that become, Avelange works behind, he was a FIFA president in 1974. So FIFUSA organized the futsal, but it was more South America tournament. Many countries didn't have an idea about the game. So the first World Cup, it was in 1982 in Brazil. So the system there, they are playing more 1-2-1. It's a little bit different than 2-2. So it was ahead the 2-2 that USA was playing in 89. That's the truth. So the guys are ahead in 82. They are ahead the guys in the end of the 8th. So what's happening? When you play 1-2-1, you have the wingers open. I remember there is a Brazilian brand penalty. You could buy the shoe with different, the sole. So it's a different way, the way you play. So who played striker, the name of the shoe was Miral. You have Mohuga, you have Douglas, the name, Vander. You could buy the name. Imagine you're gonna buy like you have the Messi, but the shoes for Messi is different. It's more to dribbling. And if you buy like what's a good example for defender? Van Dijk. So Van Dijk is a different, looks like more American football to kick the guys. So that's what's different. Like even you could buy the shoes for the guys. So here you're gonna have the first World Cup. I have to stop the share. So I need to share the screen, go to the first World Cup. So you can you see? Everybody can see Brazil, Argentina? Yeah? So this 1982. Oh, go. Just roll the ball. The ball is smaller. The area was 4 meters. So Brazil play with the 1-2-1, 328. If you look, it's more dynamic than 89 from USA, no? Looks like faster, no? The game. But the guy cannot go inside the area to score. So he needs to kick the ball outside.
So Marcelo, why was the game faster? Was it because it was just with 1-2-1, or because like why was the game faster compared to the other one?
First, the ball was smaller. The ball is smaller than the first ball FIFA. So they didn't have the official ball in 89.
Okay.
So they have the Adidas try to make the futsal ball, but it's not like so they have that smaller ball. The area, the goalie couldn't go outside.
Yes.
That's one point that you cannot do it, because when you are using pass to the goalie, the game is slow. Because you pass, the goalie receive, you pass there, boom, boom, you are keeping 5 versus 4, like USA when beat Italy. So imagine USA beating Italy. And you know, when I saw this, oh my God, a long time ago. So, so the game that you play, and the second is the skill for the player. You saw in the USA game, number 4, he couldn't be the guy by to be strong guy, to make the ball further and kick the ball diagonal. Here is the skills, how the guys can use the bottom because it's smaller ball, and the time they are playing the game. Like we are talking about how long the guys are playing in the Brazilian league. When they have this World Cup, Canada went to play the first World Cups. They call some guys to go, some practice and go. In Brazil, the guys going like 60 days, 30 days to practice. So
Oh, wow.
most of them, they are not a professional futsal players. They play for the clubs, but they are engineer. The guy was architect. The guys are different, and they have the practice in the night. And of course, during the period for the tournament, they needed to work. They need to talk for the companies, not to be fired, because they represent Brazil. But futsal is not a strong sport in that time. That's nowadays. So 14, we have 14, yep. So, so number 12, it was the best Brazilian player, Jackson. Oh, look, even in 82, the guys are not kicking the ball direct. And you can see many times, this one former player, he was a striker, Miral. He works in Pinheiros, Álvaro. He was in Pinheiros with Batata. He's
Yeah,
engineer, this guy.
last time I went to Brazil to do a course before the licensing, he was at the licensing with Banzé.
Oh, look, again, and they go toe punch. Roll the ball and toe punch. And look, by one, make a mistake, the guys come, they score. .632. This is the final game versus. This is the final game now. This is the semi-final. And the final game was versus Paraguay. So it was like a South America. Paraguay used to be a strong team. So did you see, Andrea, how the ball threw? Or they are playing? You can see. Even they rotation, even they make the rotation 1-1, they are making the rotation. That you will start to bring the 3-1 for sure. 632 to 742. Oh, look. This is the Jackson, the number 12. That's why number 12, Falcão, wear number 12. The best, normally the guy left footer, best player is number 12. This is the final versus Paraguay. Oh, look, throw the ball. That's Fifuza. This game was 10:43. 52, 10:12. So look, final game. Oh, open, pass, receive. Oh, look at the movement for 82. So what you saw before, it was, look at the confusion. So in that time, you have the blue card. So the guy you are not sent off. If you receive a blue card, you have to switch. The player cannot play anymore. So you have the yellow, the blue, and the red. So the guy received a blue, but the Brazilian, they didn't like the way he kicked the player.
No doubt.
No doubt. So look how fast. No goal. Nothing. And it was like maybe they are talking about 10,000 people in the gym in that time. I remember to watch this on TV. Then 43. So this is the goal, the only goal. Look at the distance. The game finished 1-0, Jackson. So look at the distance for the wall. Look, I think there is 2 meters, the distance on the wall. Stop sharing. So this is, we are here. We share screen, we go to PowerPoint. So this, it was the first World Cup that they played like 1-1. You could see like some teams play 1-1. That's why in the end for development, you couldn't play the 3-1. So the point is we start 2-2, you drop someone to help. So you create a diamond and you will start to organize these guys to make the movement in the 3-1. So even, what's the next? We are here. So even in 89 that you talk about the USA, Brazilian team was playing different. Holland was playing 2-2. In Brazil was playing 3-1. So what's happening in the game? So what do you think, Andrea?
What do I think? Well, I think the 3-1 probably was better than the 2-2 because there's more flexibility to move players, right? And you can, yeah, you've got 1 in the back, right? Or 3 in the front, or 1 in the front and 3 in the back, no?
If you see the Brazilian goal, I'm gonna repeat. Can you watch now? Are you watching now
Yeah.
the game?
Yeah.
So look. Why this guy is free? I'm gonna return here. I'm gonna return. So you have 3 guys in the back, 1 guy in the top.
Yeah.
So I go step by step. The guy making the pass and run diagonal. He gonna block the player in the middle. Can you see?
What, number 6? Or no?
Yes. So
Yeah,
number 6,
okay.
blue is gonna score.
Okay.
The Brazilian player come to block the guy because they are doing the defense man marking. So look.
Okay.
Look, he's free. Now you're gonna sit in the back. Look in the back. Diagonal stop.
Yeah. It runs over.
And how Holland gonna tie the game? Playing 2-2. So Holland is here. 2 guys in the back, 2 guys up.
Okay.
Pass the ball outside. The guy kick, the ball hit the post, hit the goal. This is a Brazilian team, represent the national team, is Bradesco. It's a bank sponsor the team. So they get the name. And again, look, they open. They try the ball. This is a lucky goal. They use the guy in the middle. So this team lost the first game in the World Cup versus Hungary, 3-2, and lost to USA. But so to understand, nobody for this team play 3 years later on the second FIFA World Cup. So nobody for the Brazilian team because they are not the team, no?
Okay.
Because Brazil only affiliated to FIFA in 1990. So in 92, Brazil, well, they have the soccer
Trophy. Yeah, it's a soccer trophy.
You know here the symbol, the guys
Oh,
there.
the symbol. Yeah.
It's soccer. It's not a the
Hmm.
not a the futsal. So
No.
the Brazilian Federation Futsal is not a with FIFA in 89 for sure. They still we have the video now.
No, I'm just seeing you.
You can see me. Oh, you are
Yeah.
good. Now you're gonna see the final.
Okay.
So I'm gonna share the screen. This is the final 92. So you can see 89 the final 92. So it's USA playing 2-2. So look at the ball bounce. The ball bounce. This is the first goal. Oh, again, I'll use the parallel, USA. They score 1-1. This game was in Hong Kong. So FIFA go Netherlands, Hong Kong. Oh, this is the difference. Go again. What I say the difference for the game is most of the countries, for this situation, the guy kick the ball direct. They don't have a set piece. In this World Cup, Brazil play versus USA, they tie the game, 2-2. So they knew the other team too. So they know if they roll the ball, most of the teams where they play, roll the ball, the guy boom the ball. So they prepare the set piece. Left footer, Vander, Jorginho. So the wall from there must be one guy only, no two. Oh, look, in the back, Vander score. But again, the game, the speed of the game is different. 92, when you compare 89, 92, is a different, but the ball looks like more a soccer ball. Still not to be that ball, the ball bounce. You can see? And finish. Still. You can see though.
Well, no, I'm seeing you again.
Oh, good for you. So we have like the futsal. How, okay, you watch the game, you can see like the guys playing the game, you can see, but how we do like is the 3-1. Why the 3-1 is important for the system? Why 3-1 is a good system? Why 4-0 is a good system? That we have to figure out. So now we have a video how you can have the pressure, how you escape from the pressure in 3-1. So it's one idea how we work in the 3-1. So you'll be breaking pressure. So this is a new. This is like I'm gonna say for the goalie for the team, like Brazil Portugal. It's a friendly match in Portugal. Futsal Portugal. So this you are talking about 2000. Oh, Gita is the goalie. So it's new this. Oh, look, you have the two guys the other side. The guy here is Gade, you know. So I compare like soccer, how soccer was in the 70s, how soccer, look, I'll create space. Is a mistake here. Two guys go one guy. So how changed the game in soccer, the speed. I think the futsal is one of the key too. So they are playing 3-1. You can see this is Brazilian national team. They're playing 3-1. But uh, normally they depend if you don't have that guy in the top. If they change, they can play 4-0. Depend like you change the way you play in the game. But now you have like Ferrão, was the best player in last year, no? Álvaro.
Ferrão is the best player.
Oh.
Yeah, last season, yeah. He was
Yeah,
considered.
last year, yeah. Was Ricardinho from Portugal. Diesel, the block to the guy to go inside to make the curtain, and the ball in the middle. So the guys will be the reference. So what you can see some countries is they have the reference, this guy to play, and the ball goes straight to him every time. So they don't have the movement, the triangle in the back to escape. So it looks like a pig in the middle, no? The guys they move, it looks like pig in the middle, but if you have the same numbers, and when you bring the guys in the same line, you create space because the defense will be in the same line. Again, no. Futsal exercise. The Spain. Spain was before Brazil in 4-0. They study the game, they start to play different than us. Oh, 3-1, they are doing 3-1 in the reference. Oh, they organize, the guy escape. Oh. This is a youth. Oh, 3, escape. You can see Andrea, right footer, left side.
Yeah.
Leave the left for the right side, opposite foot, always. You try the opposite foot, oh. Always. Rafael, good for him. Are you watching me?
Yes.
Watching me, good. So Brazil, USA, you talk. Oh, so the fourth system. Are you watching the PowerPoint now?
Yeah.
Okay. So the fourth system is introducing so when you have the World Cup in 92, the guys are playing 3-1, you go 96. Brazil was playing 3-1. Portugal brought some ideas, even they played 3-1, but they brought different ideas. In 2000, in Guatemala, 96, it was Netherlands, 89, 92 was in Hong Kong, 96 was in Spain. In 2000, Guatemala, we have this video, the high level. Yeah, so most of the teams, the high level, they can play 4-0 if they play 3-1. So they change the way during the game, and depending on the preference for the coach. Of course, depending which team you're gonna play, depending about the defense. But if you play 4-0, most of the times you're gonna have a success to keep the ball with you and to make the guys to pressure you and you escape, of course. But if you play 4-0, you need players that know how to defense, how to attack, how a complete player, and not just one. You need, so you don't have that specific guy. I'm just center G, or I'm just striker, I'm just winger. It's not a complete player. It's a different situation.
So can I ask, what's your definition of what a high level player is? So is that someone with Whitecaps? Is that like Canada's national team? Big or yeah, because it's a little different in Brazil versus Canada, right?
So when I'm talking high level, I'm talking like Spain national team, Spain clubs, Barcelona, Inter Movistar. I'm talking about Portugal. I'm talking about Brazil. I talk about Argentina, Russia. Russia play 1-3-1 with Eder. Eder is the striker, is a Brazilian guy. They play 1-3-1 with Eder. That's strong. And Argentina play 4-0. They won the World Cup with 4-0, like 5-4 versus Russia. And so you will talk about like this, but professional clubs like in Kazakhstan, even in Kazakhstan, they have they won, I think, the Euro. They play the Euro. I don't know too much geography, but they play Euro. They beat Barcelona, Kazakhstan team. They beat Barcelona 2 years ago. Yeah, Cacau, I think it was the coach, as a Brazilian guy. And so I can say like a 4-0. We need to practice. I think the first thing is, don't think you cannot do it. You need to practice this. It's a repetition, it's a movement. The guys need to understand the game. As soon they understand the game, they can. For Canada play the defense 1-1. Canada does 1-1. I didn't watch Canada the last few years for sure. I think Alvaro watched versus Costa Rica. Did you watch Alvaro versus Costa Rica?
No, I just read. I couldn't watch the game, but I read good things about the team. The results, like we won, I think 1-0, and then we tied 2-2. I think there's evolution. We are developing. The team has been developing. The results are showing this. But inside the court, I couldn't watch the game, so I cannot tell if they change. I don't think, because the last time we had an ID camp here in BEC, I remember the practice was under the game model that was shown was in a 1-2-1. I don't think based on the numbers of sessions that Keith has, I don't think he had time to change much. But the results, at least the results are coming. And just to complement this information, this week, Farsi, a player from Quebec, he is a runner-up on the national futsal championship. He signed up with the Cavalry FC, so he's going to play professional soccer. So he's at early 20s, I think, and he's making this transition from indoor futsal to professional soccer.
Professional.
Yeah.
Farsi, okay. Good for him and bad for Quebec team, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to lose a good player, because I don't think Calgary going to say, okay, go there for the futsal national tournament to play.
So one other question. So I know we're talking about the 4-0, but why did they move from the 3-1 to the 4-0? Like because in the 50s it was like 2-2, and why do all the systems moving and changing?
What I know is, when I coach him, I have an example, simple. We have one of the best players. The other team is the center D.
Okay.
If my striker drop, bring him, I'm going to replace someone that can be the striker and someone that's not a good defender. So it works in my university team, including Claudia score a goal in that situation. So it's funny to remember in this situation how it works. But for sure is to make the game to space. These guys normally when he drop,
yeah,
space to breathe.
Okay.
So that's you're gonna see like what the guys when they play 4-0. What's the main point? Like
yeah.
Keep the ball. Andrea, my question to you: do you think in the game? This is a new research for U20.
Okay.
20. Do you think the game will score more goals to keeping the ball or counter-attack?
Sorry, do they score more goals? I think they want to score more goals.
You have more goals in the league.
Yeah.
The U20 league in Brazil, the guys did the research, was a counter-attack, or is to to build the goal, like to pass the ball, to organize, and to build the goal? What do you think?
I don't know.
You have 50%.
50%. I don't know. You tell me. I'm gonna get it wrong. You tell me.
What? No, in Brazil you say kick.
Oh, kick. Okay.
Kick one answer. Alvaro. The guys U20, I think the last U20 they make a research about how the way you can score more, counter attack or organizing the game.
In futsal?
Yeah.
I guess.
U20.
You guess.
No, I'm not guessing. I remember that they says that I was following. It wasn't by counterattack.
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 You
You
U20.
defend well and you know how to counterattack.
If you know the defense, that's one situation why we started 4-0 when they faced in 2000 Brazil. They won. That's the guy, the coach said, because we are better defense and transition. So they counter-attack. Brazil was good only attack. So they create chance, but they didn't. We could defense. And we create less chance and we score. And if they beat Brazil 2 World Cups, the same coach, Javier Lozano. So I think it's like this, the point. They build better situation to keep the ball and they counter-attack. So Brazil try to play through one, force the ball, and they go counter-attack. It's a counter-attack. But why we work so much in organize the team? You know, if you can work just counter-attack. Why, Andrea?
Why? Well, because you're going to score. Because
like our team U8, U9 on academy, they play 2-2.
Okay.
So why they are playing the ball parallel? They are learning to ball parallel, drop in the middle. Why you don't make like the guys to be defense and counter-attack? Why do you think?
Because we play soccer like we play soccer like we play hockey. I don't know. Because we're more interested in booting the ball than we are, because we are the Canadian version, because in my opinion is that we're not interested in really developing full players. It's more you pigeonhole a player into a certain skill set of, like, I don't know, a striker versus defender. I don't know. Is that the right answer?
No. It's what, if you think about it, is that we could have all the kids in the back.
Yeah.
You say to the kids, stay in the back, you're gonna counter-attack. The point is, if you face the same situation, don't have a game.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
Both teams gonna throw the ball. Both sides gonna attack.
Yeah.
They don't know how to do the ball. And if you don't learn what to do the ball, it's like what you saw, like good results. Look at English.
Yeah.
Good results from USA we are talking about 89, 92. The guys, the last World Cup, they didn't qualify in soccer. They didn't qualify in futsal. They are together. They didn't. So they didn't update. That's the point. I'll stop share. Now I'm gonna share. Can I share? I'm gonna share the movement. We got the video. Where are you? Here? Andrea. Zip. Yeah. Share screen. Futsal. Brasil, Holland. Agora. 4-0, 250. Sorry, the video is in the middle. You have the highlights. Oh, basic. So are you watching or do you have the video?
Yep.
Okay. This is about like the four. You can see the four.
Okay. Yeah.
They go called diamond. We call four. You can see like the guys moving.
Okay.
Oh, look. Keep the guy drop. 5. You are like in the position diamond, but they don't keep the position. So now they wide. They make it like so. This is another example. So this is Japan versus Brazil. So Brazil is playing, try to block the pass. They're not, they're not doing the individual. So the guy pass, they switch position. So Brazil is doing the different defense. We're gonna talk later about the defense. Like Spain does one style, Brazil does a different style. But look at Japanese, they don't keep one guy up and they play only 3-1. So they try to move the ball. They are losing 4-1, and you can see there. But they still, number 6 pass, approach, didn't receive, make the curtain, number 5 receive, move the ball, go inside. They open out 3-1 to have a guy in the top. So the guy was the parallel. So they come back, he drops. So he's not a striker to stay there. So you don't have one guy, only specialist. I'm just defender. I'm just a striker. So you don't have this situation. Alvaro, this is in 2016.
This is 16, I guess. No, this is 12, isn't
Oh,
it?
Wild is there, 2012.
12, when we won this one.
Yes, this is 2012.
Yeah.
Because Wild was there. Oh, it's Fernandinho, Vinicius. Oh. So this guy that received the ball, normally he play up. Wild. Number 4 normally play back. Oh, look. So always you are rotate.
Yeah.
So you can see, Andrea, like the movement. So look, you're 4 in line. Did you see the guys now?
Yeah.
Mistake.
But they're constantly moving. That's the other thing, right? They move up, they move back.
Look.
Yeah. You also have to be more of a complete player, right? Everybody has to.
More the complete player. You don't have like the.
If I may, you have like this, Andrea. You're gonna have at this level. You're gonna have for sure a specialization. You play in one position that you like the most, or you are better.
Okay.
In that position, but during the game, based on what we watched, there was most of the times they were moving all the way and starting a 4-0 formation. But at some point, we would receive the ball high on the field, and it was, if we stop at that time, looks like a 3-1.
A 3-1, yeah.
So the game is so dynamic that the whole systems, they're gonna be interconnected during the play. So that's why you need to understand on how to play in all the systems to be this player to play at a high level in futsal nowadays. You can only get stuck in with one formation. Otherwise, you're going to play the game. There's no problem on that. It's like playing the way Marcelo was saying. We could play in a counterattack situation. That's one way to play the game. There's nothing wrong on that, but maybe your players will learn how to play only one way.
Okay.
Or you give to them, bringing back what Marcelo was saying about the 2-2. That's the way we play with the little ones in our academy. And then we keep adding layers for them to understand 2-2, 3-1, 4-0, come back to 2-2, and then we go back and forth. So when they start playing, maybe during the game, I'm going to move and I'm going to create basically a striker, play as a striker. So I'm going to give that reference up on the field and help my teammates to build up or to create.
Okay.
And then finish.
Something very strange for me here, even I'm 10 years here in Canada, is even the soccer teams, they don't change the formation.
Yeah.
I'm a coordinator for different years. I work in sometimes 12, 13, 14, 15. I think I never coordinated U16, but there is no change. So the guys, the team was losing 2-0 first half. They're gonna play the same. If they lose the game 4-0, I don't know.
Yeah.
Of course, if you do the same, you have the same results. So,
Yeah.
so like in futsal, is like sometimes you go to the game and the first, like we watched last year, Saskatchewan versus what's Alberta.
Yeah.
Score like 4 goals, 3 goals in the first minute.
Yeah.
After the second goal, timeout. Let's organize the game. Something
Yeah.
wrong. They lost the game by 3 goals,
Yeah.
8-5. They play fifth, like the guys about the game. So something wrong in the game. We are here. I need to share. Where's the share screen? Share screen. So this is the 4-0. So I'm going to start the back. Can
Oh
you
my
see
God, it's in black and white.
Yeah, no, but they're going to change. I'm going to put
Okay.
some colors.
Okay.
So black and white. Oh, look, the guy's open. Make the pass. So it's the system now. One guy go in the middle. It's a goal. Cabreúva, né, Álvaro? So
So
look,
actually, this may seem like a dumb question, but you guys, or a dumb comment, but you guys always talk about systems. That is, it's so when you talk about futsal, you're playing like a 3-1 or a 2-2 or a 4-0. It's a system, right? That's different from soccer, no? Because you guys are the only people that I've ever heard about saying the word systems and game systems.
the game system, and
Yeah.
people say the tactical. The tactical, you go the system because the way you organize your team and you practice your team to play that way.
Okay.
That's to make the solution.
Okay.
Here, the video, the guy say learning with the Corinthians 2012. Because the way the Corinthians was playing,
Yeah.
is a little bit different. You can see here, Andrea.
Yeah.
This guy here was running and go behind the player.
Okay.
And you see back. I'm gonna back here. I have the ball here. The guy has the ball.
Yeah.
The guy is running behind the blue guy to receive the ball in the middle. He now is the defender, pass the ball. Did you see?
Yeah.
Now is this position. Again, another guy. Did you see?
Yeah.
Another guy again. We call this Cesar. So he's doing this. So that's the way Corinthians was playing. So if you go in the middle, receive back. So pass the ball. So they are organized. Again, the guy going that way. So and pass and go. The guy received the ball, the guy passed, now they find the parallel. Look at the goal. So they create the guy in the middle to receive once, receive it twice. So defender, he thinks the guy gonna pass in the middle, but he's not doing. So look, pass the ball. Look behind. Always. Oh, look at number six. It's not. Look again. See me. And go. Wow. Look at the ball. The guy gonna be free.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a system. We are playing 4-0.
Yeah.
We are playing 4-0. It is a different way to see the game. So can you see the video now?
Oh yeah.
So this is Brazil versus Spain in 2000, the final game. It's 0-0. Brazil has all the guys professional, different than 82. All these guys, they play and they receive a good money. They play in Spain. They play everywhere. Look at the 4-0 for Spain. Look, pass, go, move. Brazil now, 10-48. I watched too much the game. Right here. Here's 0-0. Oh. So look at the pig in the middle. Look how the guys move. Can see, Andrea, I pass and go. I pass and go.
Yes. Yeah.
Pass and go. Oh. But look now. Look now, Andrea. The guy's free.
Yeah, is exactly right.
Penalty. So let's come back up. So here, you can see here, number 8.
Okay.
Schumacher, one of the best player in the world. He looked at the guy here close to him.
Yeah.
And then he looked at the guy there running behind. This guy here decided to attack number 5. This guy is with number 5.
Okay.
So the player run here. This guy think he gonna cover. The guy didn't. So that's a mistake, communication. Oh. It's a penalty. So this is the 4-0.
That's why we start doing movements. Those in the past we used to say pattern of movements, because the system, the defense system, at some point was man marking, and then getting to a zone system, and then nowadays some clubs and national teams, they play individual, like man marking again. But when you do this, these mistakes happens in defense systems. So many videos that Marcelo showed us today, when the team has decided to man marking, the same mistake happened. So because someone was moving open space to himself or someone else, and that's the basic. So you pass and you move, but normally the teams, they have a logic in that chaos. So inside, when you watch, it looks like a chaotic.
Yeah.
Everybody runs everywhere and there's no place to go, but it looks like they are running for no reason. But yes, there is a reason behind all this chaos that we are watching there. So the players know where they should go, and if someone doesn't go there, the other one needs to go. And so those connections between players, they're happening behind the scene.
Okay.
In 2008, when I was a professor at university for futsal, when my students went to the games, they couldn't talk to the coaches because I knew the coach. I sent mail, so the coach expected them to talk about tactical everything. One game, I went for 2 students for Portugal. I drove them to the gymnasium, and you watch a men's game, high level, São Caetano. And my 2 students, they coach futsal in Portugal. They didn't understand how São Caetano play.
It was Cabral, isn't it?
Huh?
Cabral.
Fernando Cabral was the coach. And
Cabral is a sort of guy that when I was playing against him, when he was U20 coach, and I was coaching U20 in Barueri, assistant coach with Gustavo, it was hard to understand his game because it's so many options, so different from what was going on the court compared to all the other, and we are talking about high level in Sao Paulo. So it's very hard to understand.
So the guys didn't understand how it's a 4-0, but what the way he's playing. Because you can have the Spain way, you couldn't see the Corinthians way. So the guys started doing a pattern, the way they played this 4-0. This World Cup in 2000, so imagine 92 Brazil won, 89 Brazil won with a team. It's just a team, not the national team. 92, Brazil won. 96, Brazil won versus Spain. In 2000, Spain won. So the end of the game, Brazil was winning. This is Vander. You can see this guy here, Andrea. Can you see?
I'm muted, but yes, I can see him. Yeah, yeah.
So this guy now, he's in the picture for the last year when the guys went to Corinthians. He's the coordinator for Corinthians.
Oh, wow.
Vander Carioca. We are talking 2019, 19 years. He's a little bit heavier. But so he scored a goal here. What's his score? 5 minutes, Brazil scored 3-2. Oh, look at this. It's him, Vander. 3-2, 5 minutes. So Brazil was playing 3-1. He's the striker. Brazil brought three strikers, Índio, Vander, Lenizio. Lenizio wasn't happy with the situation, so Spain is still to play. So look, it's a mistake in the back. They expect he passed short. Less than 5 minutes. Oh, it's 3-3. So Andrea, who scored the goal? Do you remember?
What?
The guy, number 14.
Okay.
Number 14, looking now. He committed the foul.
Yeah.
Brazil just already had 5.
Oh.
So the game is
3-2. Yeah.
2-2. So they have the 10 penalty mark. 10 meter. Or number 8, Schumacher is spoiling the guys. It's on Guatemala. It was November, Guatemala, like 20 November in 2000.
Yeah. Oh.
I record the game, and I didn't watch until the end. I didn't believe. For me, it was
sad.
So now 3-3.
Okay.
Brazil cannot commit any foul.
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay.
No foul. And you are going to extra time. No foul. The guys are rivals.
Yeah.
You can see by the years. In 2008, we have like a punch after the World Cup, the final game. So, and but Brazil, most of the time, they have like guys playing in Spain.
Yeah.
So they know each other. They know each other. Brazil cannot do the foul. That's the point. Oh, André. André was a Malvi. Andrea, can you guess what's happened?
Foul?
Andrea.
This is a test. It's a Friday. It's not my fault.
Oh, you have a 5. Oh, look at the number 5.
5, yeah.
And that's the point why this you're gonna bring for the extra time. Oh, they are in line. Did you see? Oh,
Yeah.
Spain.
But then Brazil was 3.
Pick in the middle. If Brazil didn't get it, what's the point?
Well, no, they were 3 and 1. No, didn't they have someone at the back? Okay, now they're 4. No?
It's Manuel Tobias, Álvaro. Yes, Manuel. Manuel Índio. Yes, on the post.
Oof.
Álvaro.
Okay.
Who was the best player in that time?
2000. Tobias was stopping. I don't know who was the best player. Falcão was starting.
Falcão was young. Falcão was young.
We had 2 Spanish guys in between Tobias and Falcão and Ricardinho. There were 2 Spanish guys that were considered the best players in the world.
So that time, the guy top scorer was Lenizio.
Sorry, is that Brazilian or Spanish?
Brazilian. And he's not in the court. Oh, look at this. Almost Brazil scored. Look now.
Look how fast it goes, yeah. Oh.
So the goalie throw the ball. Schumacher has to do the foul.
Yeah.
Oh, has or not, the guy cut him. So Brazil almost scored there. Another 10 meter, 30 seconds to the end.
Good Lord.
"30 seconds. Now Brazil go empty goalie, flying goalie.
Oh, okay.
Flying goalie with a goalie, Rogério. Brazil go flying goalie. But you have only 30 seconds. And there is a message here.
Oh, it's John O'Flynn.
Hello to Al. Yeah, he's watching. Good to him. We're going to talk later. So look now, Rogério, they changed the goalie. They brought Lenizio, number 10. They brought number 10. Oh, he got the ball and move up. They tried the parallel. He go right side because he's left footer. Rogério. So the Spain is doing 1-2-1. Did you see?
Yep.
9 seconds. So timeout to waste time.
Yeah, of course.
Finish. Lost.
How did you feel?
I mean, that time I didn't understand.
Oh, okay.
Now I understand.
Hmm.
The goalie was great. The goalie was great. If you watch full game, you're gonna see like the goalie was fantastic.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. Hey, money, FIFA.
No, I was gonna say, isn't that what's his face? Yeah.
So this is 2004. You have Italy and Spain the final. Brazil lost to. Can you see the video? No.
Yep.
Yep, I can see it.
If you understand what he's talking, I don't know which language. It's not English.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I'm gonna talk to Igor. Igor, maybe Igor knows. So look, it's Spain versus Italy. Italy is good because this is Brazilian B.
Mm.
You have 9 guys: Alexandre, o Fabiano, o Folha, Saad. So Italy has 9 Brazilian players.
Okay.
So you call Brazilian B.
Mm.
So it's so Italy is losing 1-0. Italy, Spain, Italy. Until 12-16. Yeah, 16. Fabiano, he was in mal.
Ja, die Italiener haben sogar einmal mehr geschossen. Also im Moment sind die Spanier effizienter. Aufs Tor allerdings mehr spanische Schüsse. 8-6.
John O'Flynn wants to know if Ireland has a futsal team.
Ireland has.
Yeah, does Ireland have
But
a futsal
they
team?
Qualify. They didn't qualify this year, I guess. Even Italy didn't qualify this year too. They are out. What's the point is many guys they play in that time. Italy has gained money to make the league. Many guys went to Italy. Oh, look at the goal. Marcelo, Brazilian guy, scored to Spain. Marcelo. Against Alexandre, Brazilian goalie.
Nice.
It's a small Brazilian tournament. So it's one of the best Italian player. I don't know why he didn't play to Brazil. Adriano Folha. And Álvaro, he's in Magnus now. Adriano Folha, number 10 for Italy.
Because of the competition, so
I think it's like this. You are 18 years old.
lots of good players.
Grandpa is Italian. You have the Italian passport. You go to play in Italy. Italy say, can you play the national? Brazil never. You are 20, 18. You say, okay. Maybe it's better to play Italy. And so I'm gonna play this game. I'm gonna try this game. So Italy decide to go to goalie. Italy go to goalie. Oh, if there's another guy, they change the goalie, go flying goalie. Flying goalie. Flying goalie. And Andrea, look, they are playing 2-2. Why Spain is playing 2-2? Andrea, can you see?
Yep, I can see.
Why Spain is playing 2-2, not 1-2-1? What do you think? What's the difference?
Why do I think? Oh, this is a test question.
Look the chess. Look at the chess. Where you have a player. Here is a goalie.
Yeah.
You have a number 2.
Yeah.
You have another guy hiding here for the video.
Okay.
A guy in the middle.
Yeah.
And a guy outside. It's because this guy here in the middle, and they only two up. So everything, when the ball go one side, the guy drop to block the ball.
Okay.
So it's a step by step. How you
So they've adjusted on the fly.
just adjust
Yeah.
for the flying goalie.
Yeah.
So how the flying goalie? And of course, they're gonna kick the ball every time. Why? The guy's not a goalie. Oh, this is Folha. This is the Brazilian guy too.
Mm.
Aye.
Das ist natürlich ein riskantes Spiel. Der
But
Italiener des mit Abstand schönsten heute.
so you have now 1 minute 51.
Okay.
Sein Treffer wird wohl
Oh.
das Highlight bleiben dieses Endspiels.
Oi!
Ballverlust.
Oh yeah.
Ein Haas 3:0.
I don't know. He talked something like I was for.
Folha wieder.
Folha.
Bertoni.
Oh, nowadays the goalie has to be after the half line.
Mm.
25 Sekunden.
Oh,
Schnell gespielt.
it's German. No, it's not German. He's talking something. Has to
Mm.
be, I think it's Croatian, maybe.
Jetzt hier in der Halle von Taipei City.
It's German. Ale
Ist dieses
Fontana.
Finale verloren für Italien.
Andrea, if Italy score,
Yeah.
Eckstoß. Ihre Taten. Wobei das Tor vom
1 minute.
vermutlich ein Eigentor war. Aber im Moment wird es dem Spanier zugeschrieben.
Oh, left footer. Need to control left.
Am Ende. Die Werder stehen vor diesem weiteren großen Erfolg.
Everybody professional here.
Mm.
Hey,
Oh.
48 seconds.
Dann schien eine Ära zu Ende zu gehen, als sie die
Now the guy can control.
Europameisterschaft
Oh,
beim Halbfinale scheiterten. Ja, da hat auch noch ein bisschen den Ellbogen ausgepackt, Baccaro. Bertoni.
39 seconds.
Und jetzt sieht es aus.
Parker is watching? No.
Oder jetzt sieht es aus
Who?
für die Spanier.
Parker is not watching.
Großen Erfolge an.
No, Parker is outside playing badminton.
So look at Folha.
Sie hatten den Erfolg bei der WM vor 4 Jahren, die letzten
Go.
30 Sekunden und da ist der Anschlusstreffer. Aufgepasst, aufgepasst, liebe Zuschauer.
32 seconds.
Ich erzähle ja schon, resümiere hier schon. Rede hier schon viel zu viel, denn die Italiener sind noch da und jetzt wird es nochmal richtig heiß.
2004.
richtig intensiv hier in den letzten
16 years ago.
30 Sekunden. Da kann noch einiges passieren. Was ist passiert? Hat nicht gezählt, dieses Tor. Also, da habe ich mich wieder täuschen lassen.
29 seconds. Everybody move up.
Zählt natürlich. Also, jetzt haben sie sich auch angeschrieben.
Now there is no tactical, eh? Eh?
25 Sekunden.
Now is the motion. Hey, Folha.
Aufgepasst. Wichtig jetzt für die Spanier, die Kugel zu halten. 17 Sekunden, 16 Sekunden.
Hey, Marcelo.
Oh.
Marcelo. But look, Spain, instead to make all the difference in the team, they still with the guy that play up. Because this guy gonna hold the ball to waste time. So Marcelo, he knew how to be defense, to make the difference to block. So he's not a striker, like only one position. The guy needed to know how to play the game. So that makes the guy a universal player.
Mm.
It's a different situation than soccer. In many countries, the guy only play one position.
Yeah, agreed.
Well, so that when the guy go to the field, he done. 0. 3 seconds.
Knapp 4 Sekunden noch. So viel Zeit, so wenig Zeit trennt die Spanier von diesem Erfolg. Vielleicht noch ein Schussversuch.
Done.
Und dann ist es vorbei. Spanien ist Weltmeister. 2:1 Erfolg gegen Italien.
Big Italian.
Titelverteidiger hat es geschafft, hat seinen Titel
Hat
erfolgreich
seinen.
verteidigt.
So Italy played 4-0, Spain played 4-0.
Mm.
They can play. Can you see now?
Yeah.
Again, you go like again the movement 4-0. Again, that movement. Oh, again, the guy passed the ball, he go behind the defender. So you are, again, the guy go behind, receive the ball. Always the defender don't follow this guy. The guy that play back, don't follow the guy.
Hmm.
Oh, again, see me? Always they are moving. Nobody stand in one position.
Yeah.
Nobody raise their hand to receive the ball. Oh, I'm here.
Yeah, there's no booting the ball like there is in soccer, or that I've seen in soccer.
Ooh.
We have.
We have, but not at the
It's part of the game, Andrea. Yeah, we are gonna see. You're gonna see in futsal as well.
Yeah,
but it doesn't happen as regularly as it does, let's say, in soccer.
No. Not as the regular. You're right.
So there's always going to be exceptions to the rules. It's just like the English language. But in general, it's about the ball movement and systems as opposed to punting it down the field, right?
It's like here. The soccer ball always go forward.
Yeah, exactly, right?
They don't expect they don't expect the ball.
Yeah.
Like
I think John wants to ask a question.
Yeah, John. Oh, I know. John, what's John's questions?
He rose his hand.
Well, I know he's raising his hand, but I don't know what am I doing with his raised hand.
Open the mic.
Okay. O'Flynn, you want to talk? Okay. John O'Flynn, you're unmuted, but I think you muted yourself. He's raised his hand.
Okay, I've unmuted myself.
Hello, John O'Flynn.
How are you doing?
How's it going?
Good, thank you. So does the Irish futsal team that's ranked 123, is that representing like one island? Is that Northern Ireland and Ireland? Or does Ireland have two separate teams like in the soccer?
I don't know. I don't know this how to answer this question.
You're really trying to squeeze, I think, water out of a stone, John.
Well, Alvaro told me that the FIFA rankings for Ireland was 123rd in the world. And I know that Ireland has two soccer teams, one out of the Northern Ireland, and then there's the Republic of Ireland. So in futsal, are they united or are they two separate competing teams?
Ireland Republic. That's
so the Republic of Ireland.
Yeah.
So the Republic of Ireland is 1, 2, 3. And then Northern Ireland, where are they ranked?
I need to find here for you. But just to let you know, FIFA ranking goes only to 115.
Oh, so I think you're good. I think we're answered the question then.
So how did you come up with 1, 2, 3?
Oh, sorry, Northern Ireland.
Oh.
Northern Ireland is the number 109.
109.
109.
Okay.
And the Republic is 123.
Can you imagine if they came together as one team? I'm sure that would have a huge impact on the ranking.
Maybe you could.
Maybe. Oh my God, John O'Flynn.
I know in rugby they come together and compete as one. In soccer, they always have two teams out of Ireland. So it's not fair, right? Because Ireland gets two teams to compete in the World Cup of Soccer. Yeah. But I thank you for answering my questions. I'll let you get back to your fine work. Thank you so much for making this possible.
Hey, thank you for showing up, John O'Flynn.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So you have a question, all the players won like in the rugby. Are you still continue the adult futsal session? Joyce Segal.
Who wants to answer that one?
Álvaro. The futsal session for adult. Corona?
Sorry.
Oh, so okay, so I'll answer it. So the short answer is no. All futsal right now has been put on hold due to Corona, because the Brazilian Futsal Club is part of CSA, which is part of BC Soccer. So right now, all soccer, including futsal activities, have been suspended. So when that is lifted, we don't know. If I had a best guess, I'd say September 2020. So will we be doing adult futsal sessions after that? I don't know. We have to sort of figure it out where we're at. We're all in a holding pattern.
So I'm gonna ask stop share.
Yeah, perfect.
We are in the share screen. We have the PowerPoint. Corinthians. Oh, you have the Barcelona. This is I think the newest game we have. Is Barcelona versus Corinthians, international cup in, I think, in Thailand, Singapore, somewhere there. They play now in 2019, so last year, before the coronavirus. Where you are? Oh, Jesus.
What? Jesus. Where's Jesus?
Show everybody. Yep. Okay. You're in the video. Where stop share? I need to understand. Stop share. So share screen. I go another point. No. Stop the video. Corinthians Orlando, no. Good. Stop the video. Barça. Barça versus Corinthians. Daniel Shirayashi is in Barça now. So this start the game. Look, start the game.
Daniel was playing for Inter, and now.
Andrea, just start the game.
Okay.
Look at the kickoff. Oh, let's start the game again. You're gonna lose the game. Lose the goal. Start the game. Pass the ball back. Start the movement. Look at Barcelona. Make the curtain. The curtain again. Ferrão receive the ball. He just escaped in the first touch. Oh, look, oi! So Corinthians, prepare, go. So the guy make the fake to go left and go right and finish. So playing 3-1, you have the guy in the top. Again, the guy in the top, 1 versus 1. So the guys understand, like Barcelona has the futsal, Corinthians has the futsal, Santos has the futsal,
Yeah.
Sporting has the futsal, Benfica has the futsal, Real Madrid work in the youth group. So the guys, they go step by step to understand how the game can be better.
Yeah.
So you can see like the speed of the game when you compare the 80s, 89, 92, how the game is faster.
Oh, yeah.
How the game is faster, how they keep and this. So just roll the ball and go. I think it's a preseason, like the guys, most of the teams.
And you know what? BA in this game, he put like some players that were moving up from U20 and just arrived at the professional team, like the goal.
Movement now. That's why I celebrate. Look at
Goalie
them.
judge, it was a goalie that was playing at the U20, and now he's playing up. So
Oh, really?
they were mixing
They're
like
mixing.
adults and the guys that were getting to the adult team. So it was
So
nice.
look, yeah, the guy with the ball touch the ball and make it do the Caesar. Go
Yeah.
diagonal, line number
Okay.
4. So he brings number 5. Look. Simple movement. Oh. So they did it. Why? They don't play with Barcelona every time.
Mm.
So he make it this Caesar, the ball go parallel. No. Then the guys are celebrating the movement. Now they are playing empty net. Barcelona was losing, go empty net. So finish the game 4-2. The goalie save. Score. And the last video, I think you cannot miss Argentina winning the World Cup the first time.
Okay.
This is the last futsal World Cup. 2016, Russia versus this other Brazilian guy scored. He played for Russia. The goalie Gustavo is a Brazilian in Russia. And Russia has 3 Brazilian guys, I guess. Douglas, Gustavo, Eder. Argentina. Argentina is the country is not a rich. They don't have like the top league. But they, again, Eder. Spain played 3-1. Did you see him? Top player.
Yes.
And Argentina tied the game. No, 3-2. And I'm surprised Argentina because Argentina make tough games versus Brazil, but always Brazil play better and win and win. Even if they play a lot like South America, they play friendly game. And now they are the world champion. Oh, they are flying goalie. 5-4, 19 seconds. Argentina, Eder. He was the top scorer. So you don't know if you have the tournament this year.
Yeah, I don't know.
We know Argentina will be there. They qualify. They qualify.
Yeah, Andrea, here is your answer. So you ask about counterattack. Remember this? Marcelo asked this question: counterattack or who score more goals? Whoever is in attacking. Yeah. So if we come back to that video, but you would see that Russia had the ball possession for 63 or 67% of the game.
Okay.
And
that's that. If you see the goals for Argentina,
and
how is the counter-attacking? And the ball hit someone. They have, I think, 2 goals there. They are lucky because the guy kicked the ball and he found the guy. He didn't pass the ball.
No.
He kicked the ball and found the guy. I said, "Oh my God, the guys scored." And it was a great surprise. Why? Spain lost to Russia. Spain, Iran is a good team. They beat Brazil. They go to the semifinal.
Yeah.
Iran was in the semifinal the last time. So We have the CONCACAF teams playing only the group phase.
Yeah.
They don't go further, the CONCACAF. But the surprise is like Argentina is a good team. Colombia is a good team. Russia is a good team. Ireland is not a good team. Northern Ireland. Why the guys divide to do two teams? They cannot do one if they go together. I don't understand this. Why the guys? No.
I don't know.
I think John would like to answer this question because he unmute his microphone and then he decided, okay, I'm not going there, and then he muted again.
John O'Flynn, answer the question.
Canada is better in the ranking. No, I don't believe. It's better.
Better than who?
Then Ireland, maybe it's better. Canada. Yeah, because Canada is better. Canada beat USA.
Canada is better.
Yeah, a long time, since 85. So my point is, nowadays, better teams are playing 3-1, 4-0.
Okay.
You will start 2-2. In the past, you go 1-1, you go 3-1, you go 4-0. We have different systems of defense. We're gonna talk later. Different shape to attack. So you talk about the system. Okay, to attack. How you gonna attack? If you play 2-2, what's the idea to attack? If you play, you're gonna show like the ideas. But the point is, if you don't follow the best and you don't try, you never know if you can get there. So when you watch Barcelona, you need to try like Barcelona in soccer. Let's try to play like the guys. Why not? Why not? Let's try the guys. Let's copy was better. I remember in 2011, the Cruyff Institute, they decide to make a camp. If they decide one country, they went to Brazil. Why? They can pick up kids everywhere. If they can do the practice, they can find good kids. So they knew it's a good place to try something. And that's why they bring to Holland how the way. So they used to share information. So in the futsal is the same. Like nowadays, you have a lot of coaches doing the videos on Instagram too. And the guys are talking about like how the system, they share experience, they share the situation, and the game is different. Like when I watch soccer 20, 30 years ago, is a different game than now.
Yeah, of course.
Futsal is the same.
Yeah.
Is the same. 2000 is a different game than 19. Is a different game than 80s. So I like to need to know about this. About like futsal is a different sport than 30 years ago. Alvaro, do you want to add to have more problem now?
No, I think you cover pretty much everything. So we start with a static system, and then the game was developed in a way where so we start creating some movements, and then the dynamism got into the game, and then now we have everybody playing. Even though we have specific positions on the field, we have players that are specialized in play in some positions. We need the players to be universal or to play in all the positions. So some countries right now, is some teams, they have the third goalie as penalty saver specialist or 10 meters specialist. So that's where the game is going right now. So if we understand the way where we were and where we are going next, after 90s, when the fitness aspect or the fitness component got in place, got inside the game, and then we need players running way more stronger and faster and able to recover quickly. So I think all the components needs to be together. And the next step, we don't know. Like I think the next change was Zago creating the 4-2-4-0, sorry, back in the days. The next step, I really don't know where this game is going, but I can tell it's a very fun and dynamic and exciting game.
So you don't think there's going to be any more changes? You think 4-0 is going to be it?
Always no. There's
Okay.
always room for changes. Even inside the same system. Even
Okay.
inside the same system. Okay. So we don't know. Marcelo, we haven't talked about the 1-3, for example. Is another variation.
We didn't talk about 1-3 because it's the little time the guys
play like this. So we have a lot of variations inside the field. Once we have only 4 outfield players. So just to talk about like next steps, for example, some guys are asking to organize the game. I spoke briefly about this last presentation. 4 periods of 10 minutes maybe, and one guy said, I would like to see mandatory flying goalie in one of the periods, the whole period. So you're going to have that excitement because you're going to have goals, pros and cons, but you're going to have a lot of goals. So we don't know. But according to what Marcelo was saying, and that's the reality, as long as you change the rules, you change the system, you change the game. So that's why we are so picky on following FIFA's rule, because following FIFA rules, you have all those benefits that we have been talking. If you change the rules because it's simple to understand, because you want to promote something different, you're going to get everything that futsal brings to maybe if we think about soccer development, we're not going to get the same as futsal can bring because you're changing the rules.
The HPL that the guys don't follow. They play indoor, but they don't follow futsal. So it doesn't make sense. They don't like if you're going to play 2 goalies in the HPL games, no? They don't like if you can pass the goalie can grab the ball. They don't like this, but they do in the futsal. And we are picky because it's not a futsal. So I think like the point is you have a lot of development for the game. And of course, for the player that play this game, we know the clubs, they do the futsal most of the time to create a player to play soccer because the money. And the futsal is the tool for these guys, for sure. But even as a game for to play if you are not a soccer player, I prefer futsal, to play futsal than soccer by the dynamic of the game. So, and I think as a coach, I have I'm more important in the game than in a soccer. I have a timeout. I can prepare my team. It's just for that every time. I remember you talk about to go to nationals, and we try to organize a different pattern. So if we have a team to play 4-0, if we have a team to play different. So that's one point why you want the guys to know about the game, and to understand if you face a different team, how you're going to surprise the guys, how you're going to play against someone. It's not a reality nowadays. We are in coronavirus. Hey. We have more questions.
I don't know.
Here for John Flynn. Your Flynn is checking. It's good, like to have people.
Yeah.
No questions. Everybody happy the game is faster. Everybody can run. No. For you is okay, Alvaro?
Me is done.
Yeah, no, I think that was great. I think it was awesome. So what's our next one?
Attacking.
Okay.
Yeah, all the system. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. See ya. Bye.